You are bleeding money every single time you drive and you do not even know it. Every habit you built from the day you first touched a steering wheel was taught to you by someone who was also guessing, and right now those habits are quietly destroying your car, your wallet, and in some cases your life. This countdown exposes 12 driving techniques that experienced drivers use on every single trip, while the rest of the world keeps making the same costly mistakes. Stay until number 1, because what we reveal there is so misunderstood that even 30-year veterans get it wrong every single day. And getting it wrong is costing them thousands they will never get back. Coming in at number 12 is the heel anchor technique. And it costs you nothing to learn but ignoring. It could cost you everything in a split-second moment of delayed reaction. Most drivers lift their entire foot off the floor every single time they switch between the gas and the brake, and that tiny inefficiency creates a nightmare of muscle fatigue that slows your reactions when every millisecond matters. Experienced drivers keep their heel planted firmly on the floor and pivot between pedals with surgical precision, the exact same method Formula One drivers use to hit braking points with microscopic accuracy. That constant lifting motion is destroying your pedal feel and fatiguing your legs up to 40% faster than necessary. And when your legs are tired, your reactions slow down, and you are gambling with your life. Number 11 is the gas cap situation. And before you laugh, understand that this one piece of negligence is responsible for fuel system repairs averaging between $1,500 and $3,000. Your gas cap has a dedicated holder built directly into your fuel door that has been sitting there, ignored since the day you drove off the lot. And every time you balance that cap on your roof, you are inviting contaminants directly into your fuel system. Dirt and debris clog your injectors and begin a slow assault on your fuel pump that you will not notice until your car dies on the highway at the worst possible moment. 2 seconds using the holder the engineers already built for you is the difference between a clean running car and a repair bill that blindsides you on a Tuesday morning. Number 10 will make you angry when you realize how wrong you have been doing it your entire driving life. Your side mirrors are set up incorrectly right now, creating a blind spot that could cause a sideswipe collision, costing you thousands in body damage, and sending your insurance premium into nightmare territory. The standard advice you were given, adjust the mirrors until you can see the side of your own car, is not a safety technique. It is a vanity setting that lets you admire your paint job, while a vehicle sneaks up in your blind spot. Experienced drivers push those mirrors outward until the side of the car just disappears from view, expanding your visual awareness by nearly 40% and eliminating the blind spot entirely. Combine that with a micro shoulder check under half a second, and you have turned your car into a visibility machine that experienced drivers trust with their lives every single day. Number 9 is about those paddle shifters collecting dust behind your steering wheel while you let the automatic transmission make every decision for you. On steep descents, letting the transmission hunt through gears creates unnecessary wear that mechanics know about, but rarely explain before it becomes a costly $300 to $800 repair per axle. Using the paddles manually allows engine braking to control your speed naturally, dramatically reducing brake pad wear and extending the life of components you would rather never pay to replace. The drivers who understand their car well enough to take manual control are the drivers whose vehicles last longer, cost less to maintain, and hold more resale value when it is time to sell. Number 8 is the rear view mirror anti-glare tab. And every night you drive without using it, you are subjecting yourself to temporary blindness, lasting up to 3.2 seconds at a time. At 60 miles per hour, that is 141 feet of driving effectively blind. And every single foot of that blind stretch is a gamble with your life and your vehicle. That small tab at the bottom of your mirror reduces headlight glare by up to 80%, while maintaining your full rear view, and it has been standard equipment for over 70 years sitting there completely ignored while you squint and white-knuckle. through every night drive. Number 7 is an emergency skill that could save you over $150 on a tow truck and rescue you from one of the most humiliating situations a driver can face. Every automatic transmission vehicle has a hidden shift lock release near your shifter that manually overrides the system when your battery dies and traps you in park while traffic backs up behind you in a genuine nightmare. Pop the small cap off with a key, press the button inside while depressing the brake pedal, and you can shift out of park with zero electrical power. Find this release in your car right now before you ever need it, because searching a dead phone for the answer while someone honks behind you is the kind of regret that experienced drivers never have to feel. Number 6 is the left turn wheel positioning habit, so dangerously wrong and so universally practiced that it contributes directly to the 22% of all traffic fatalities that occur at intersections every single year. Pre-turning your wheels left while waiting to turn feels efficient. But if you are rear-ended in that position, your vehicle instantly redirects into oncoming traffic, transforming a minor fender bender into a catastrophic T-bone collision that changes every life involved forever. Keeping your wheels straight ahead until you are physically executing the turn reduces your cross-traffic collision risk by over 60% and costs you absolutely zero additional time. The drivers who taught you this pre-turning habit were not experienced drivers. They were lucky ones, and luck always runs out at the worst possible intersection. Number 5 is truck driver communication. And if you have been ignoring synchronized lane changes by multiple semis, you have been throwing away frintelligence from the most experienced observers on the highway. When multiple trucks shift to the same lane in unison, they are telegraphing an obstruction, accident, or speed trap you cannot yet see, giving you the reaction time advantage that separates drivers who avoid disasters from drivers who become part of them. Research shows that drivers who track commercial truck patterns experience 28% fewer surprise braking scenarios, which means less brake wear, fewer near misses, and a safer record that protects your life and your insurance premium every single month. Number 4 is the cold morning battery trick that saves you between $75 and $150 on emergency jump services. The first time temperatures drop below 20 degrees, turning on your high beams for 30 to 60 seconds before attempting to start generates heat inside the battery, temporarily improving its chemical reactivity, enough to turn the engine over on a morning when the battery is cold-soaked and failing. Batteries lose up to 50% of their efficiency below 20 degrees, which is exactly why this works in the conditions where roadside assistance wait times stretch into hours, while you sit freezing and already late. Number 3 is the parallel parking geometry formula that eliminates the 3-point embarrassment spiral and replaces it with a single clean motion every time. Align your side mirror with the rear mirror of the parked car ahead. Turn your wheel fully right and reverse until your shoulder lines up with their tail light. Then straighten and continue back, creating a precise 45-degree entry angle calibrated to your vehicle's turning radius. Drivers taught this approach are 68% more likely to park successfully on the first attempt, protecting your paint, your bumpers, and the collision deductible you would rather never touch. Number 2 is limp mode. And if your car has ever suddenly refused to exceed 30 miles per hour, you were not witnessing engine failure. You were experiencing one of the most sophisticated protective systems ever built into a consumer vehicle. Limp mode activates when your vehicle detects serious transmission problems or overheating, deliberately restricting your power to prevent a $500 problem from becoming a $5,000 catastrophe inside your drivetrain. Turn the car off, wait several minutes, restart, and if normal power returns, drive directly to a trusted mechanic. A cheap Bluetooth OBD2 scanner in your glove box reads fault codes instantly and saves you the diagnostic fee that shops charge just to connect their own reader to your port. Number 1 is Eco Mode, and everything you have assumed about that button is quietly costing you money in ways you have never calculated. Eco mode adjusts throttle response, transmission shift points, and air conditioning load to deliver smoother acceleration, reduced brake wear, and better fuel economy in exactly the stop-and-go traffic where your vehicle takes the most daily punishment. Aggressive acceleration in normal mode generates heat and friction throughout your drivetrain on every single commute, showing up as premature brake replacement, early transmission service, and fuel costs that silently bleed your budget for years without a single dramatic moment to warn you. Experienced drivers use Eco mode as their default urban setting and switch it off only when they genuinely need rapid acceleration, treating it as the intelligent default that protects their biggest financial investment on every ordinary drive. You just learned what separates drivers who hemorrhage thousands on avoidable repairs from the ones who drive the same car for 200,000 miles without flinching. Every technique here costs you nothing to adopt and could save you more than most people spend on an entire year of car payments. Hit subscribe, share this with every driver you know, and click the next video because what is coming will expose the fuel myths that are silently destroying your engine every single time you fill up.